Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Constructing the Clubhouse, the world's #1 comedy podcast about starting a comedy club in Barcelona during a pandemic. I am your host with the most, Dr. Matthew John Murtha. Joining me, the host with the second most, John Ellis.
Let's do it.
Johnny boy, we have got quite the show today.
Yeah, this is something we've both been extremely excited about for the past, month now?
About a
weeks?
month now. I'm tittering. I'm a tittle with anticipation about tonight's comedy bomb shelter, which includes two very special guests that are joining us in the podcast studio. They are Andy Perez and the longest reigning tag team champion of Spanish professional wrestling, Pedrolo.
Whoop, whoop, whoop.
Thanks for having us, guys.
Thank you, guys. Thank you.
Thanks for being here. Do you have a wrestling name, Andy?
I gotta keep it.
Stupid head.
Oh shit!
Ooh.
Oh my god!
Shots
Matt's
fired.
known for his sick roast on this podcast.
That's some
which
aggression
I've
right
been
off
told
the
to
bat.
knock off.
Yeah, Harvey listened and told him
He's like, Matt, don't insult people. It's not fun.
ruining the flow of the show.
It was 30 seconds in, and I was called a stupid head.
Straight
Yeah.
into it. I came up with a wrestling name for you this morning.
Let's hear it.
I don't know if you're gonna love it or not, but Perezoso.
Whoa.
Perezoso?
That one's hard.
No, that's not a good
Doesn't
wrestling name.
Perezoso mean like lazy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I was
But
just
Perez is
playing
a
with
nice
your,
yeah.
Catalan
I was
name.
playing with your last name.
I mean,
there.
depends on the gimmick, but we can make it work.
What's the how do you come up with a wrestling name? Like if you had to give Matt a wrestling name, what would you
The
go for?
doctor is in.
I mean,
Yeah, actually, the doctor is really good.
Yeah,
he already has a wrestling name, right?
yeah, he's
Yeah.
been calling himself that for years.
I know.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah. Goddamn right.
I mean,
And come Sunday night, I'm going to destroy you all.
oh man,
I'm going to take this doctorate and smash it over your head.
Why Sunday? Why not today, man?
Why not today? That's a great point. Today at the Comedy Bomb Shelter.
I went into a magic shop yesterday just because I was walking past it because I thought like maybe we could get some of that glass that shatters.
Oh,
Mhm.
yeah.
So I was like, "Do you have any of that?" And he was like, "No, we'd have to order it in, and you can't afford it."
Really?
Yeah, basically that's
you
what he
can't
said.
afford
Well,
it.
he said it's very, very expensive. So he was like, "No, don't
How
even bother."
much?
I don't know. I didn't even ask at that stage because I think he was right. I couldn't afford it.
We used that glass like years ago at a show, and it wasn't that expensive. Like
I bet I could
Yeah.
make it.
$20 maybe.
Isn't it just sugar?
It's some sort of sugar crystallized.
Oh, sweet.
This guy was trying to. This guy was trying to dupe you.
That guy did not want to do his job today.
He just didn't like the look of my face.
He didn't want to carry all that fake glass.
You didn't know the magic handshake. He knew you were an outsider, a muggle.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I had to do like a magic trick or something around
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, you just came out with what you wanted. That's not the way to get something in a magic shop. You have to do the misdirects.
You have to do some mystery, like what the Christopher Nolan movies say. There's 3 steps to a magic trick: step 1, step 2, and then the Prestige. That's the one I remember because it's the name of the movie.
Step 1, step 2, prestige.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, but yeah, you got to add some flourish to it, you know.
Yeah. So I didn't know that there was a big wrestling scene in Barcelona. I haven't been a fan of wrestling until we decided to do this,
Oh, great.
basically. But there's a wrestling headquarters. Tell me
Yeah.
about this. What is it? Where is it
Well,
run?
it's basically our school.
Okay.
We got a couple rings in there. One ring. set
Wait,
up.
let's introduce him a little better, just in case nobody knows what the fuck is going on today.
Sure. Sorry, Matt. You
All
take
right.
charge.
So at tonight, I don't know when this is going to post, but tonight's Comedy Bomb Shelter, we're going to have a special set. We have Andy Perez, improv actor, director extraordinaire, right? He came to me, he said, I want to do a wrestling bit. I'm going to come up as a heel. I'm going to talk some shit about you, Matt. And then you, Matt, are going to invite professional wrestler, Pedrolo. And then they're gonna have a wrestling, I don't know, tipped?
match.
Matt, is it-
Championship title match.
Is it a real
Exactly.
match?
Yeah.
Oh, we got to check out that belt.
Don't worry, I got it.
Yeah. So the voices that you're hearing, Pedrolo is an actual bona fide professional wrestler.
Yeah.
So, sorry. So, and you work out of a headquarters here in Barcelona.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We got a school called Resist Pro Wrestling in Clot. It's actually like very close to the clubhouse. And there we have a couple of rings, a place where we can work in our fitness too, to do cardio during sessions, and yeah, we got
Lots of
weapons.
weights.
Yeah, not actually. We keep the training's more like calisthenics and shit. Because
I bet a bunch of folding chairs.
Yeah, we got a lot of them. We got weapons in general. We got a coffin too.
Yeah,
Before-
you were saying.
Before being on air, we can bury people in there. Just if they die during training or whatever, just like
Tuck them
put the
away.
guy there. Like,
What's
That's
your
it.
favorite weapon to use as a wrestler?
fuck, there are many.
Your fists.
Well, like, apart from my arm, I think
Damn, that was
the
badass.
kendo stick.
Ooh.
The kendo stick?
Yeah, the kendo stick.
I gotta
Nice.
see one of these. I don't know what it is still.
Don't worry, you'll see it later.
Yeah,
I'm,
that's
I'm
right.
taking a kendo stick to the shoulder/head tonight.
Nice.
Head.
Sorry, to the
Work
head.
it. You gotta work it, man. It's kayfabe. It's to the head.
My bad.
Yeah.
Don't
Uh,
worry. You're apologized.
kendo stick to the head tonight, which I'm a little worried about.
That's fine.
And it could
I've
be
taken,
dangerous.
I've taken a guitar to the head.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, during a match in Madrid, just for no reason. They just decided, hey, you're gonna take a guitar to the head. Like, all right.
Sick.
Well, actually, I complained first, like, why me? Then, because you came in the last one, like, fuck.
Well, was it gimmicked? Did it like explode?
Oh,
How did this
it
work?
was a bit broken. Like there were a couple of screws that were not there.
Mhm.
So, I mean, once it hit my head, just exploded everywhere. Like Jeff Jarrett,
Mhm.
a guy that used to wrestle in the States. And it was pretty cool, actually. And then the funny thing about it is after me taking the shot to the head, my tag partner was just taking out wood pieces from my hair,
Oh no.
like in the middle of the ring. And it was pretty like cute from him to do that. It
Yeah.
was really funny.
It's heartwarming.
Yeah. We take care of each other in the ring. Yeah.
Yeah, you're gonna be looking forward to this kendo stick. Basically, it's how long is that? 1.5 meters?
Yeah, probably.
About 1.5 meters of banded bamboo. So banded bamboo strings that are tied together, and when you hit someone with it, it sounds like a gunshot going off in the room. It is
Sick.
it is incredible,
Sick.
Man.
exhilarating.
Man.
I mean,
I cannot wait.
You have to pick up the supplies from the wrestling headquarters,
Yeah, exactly.
right?
Mhm.
Are we going to have a chance to practice with the kendo stick, do you think, before the actual performance? Or is the first time I get hit going to be live on stage?
We can take you out back, but I think
Yeah. Actually, my recommendation, just go for it.
Yeah? Just get
Practice it
lost in
all.
the moment?
Yeah, just go with the flow.
All right.
Just close your eyes, tuck your chin.
Hope for the
then-
best.
Yeah.
Yeah.
guys, yeah.
Well, I'm glad it's a professional that's hitting me. I'm glad it's not like me and
Actually,
Matt
no,
going
this-
at it.
He's hitting you.
I'm the one
Oh,
hitting you.
Andy's hitting me. Damn.
But
Okay.
He knows. He knows
yeah,
how to do it.
Yeah, I've gotten a couple very, very small lessons. None of them had to do with kendo sticks, but
First time with a kendo stick.
I'll protect you. Yeah.
He's only giving 4 people concussions. Don't worry about it, John.
No, you missed Christy. I gave Christy a
Oh,
concussion.
okay, sorry. Yeah. 5 people now. But man, I'm excited. Should we tell them No, we're not going to discuss the plan.
Nah.
There is no plan. As far as I know, I'm going to host an amazing comedy show tonight. I have one comedian that's on the lineup who is a bit of a prima donna, usually curses at me. He's also got just the most disgusting body
I
you've ever
actually,
seen.
I actually like him. I actually, I have a lot of respect for him artistically, and I think you're often quite unfair to Mr. Andy Perez.
What? No, Andy Perez is the worst fucking working comedian in the goddamn city.
You shut your face, Dr. Matthew Murphy.
God damn it, John.
If that is your
swear to
real
God.
name.
Oh, yeah.
I feel like a child of divorce right now. This is
Stop it. All right, John will never love you like I do.
Oh, I feel like I feel like I need to switch places with Pedrolo.
Yeah, that's true. We've got the good guys and then the bad guys.
we're not
we should really
kayfabing,
have,
right?
we
It
should
was
really
like
have
this. It
a.
goes well like this, because if I have to hit John, I'll just bang,
That's true.
Yeah.
and then if you have
Yeah.
to hit Andy, you just hit Andy.
We can
It's
break
easy.
down into a brawl more easily if it's like
Yeah.
this. That's
There's
that's
so
a good
many
point.
weapons here to use, so it's
Oh
great.
my god.
Yeah.
A lot. Yeah.
That's-
a lot
Sorry,
of hard
Marco.
work.
All of your
to
ring
your
lights are
face.
going to be
Oh, man.
fucked.
Yeah, imagine. All for one podcast.
Yeah.
A nice
worth
wooden
it.
table. It's here for a reason.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Looks very Japanese, actually. Japanese tables don't break easily, so
That's a good point. Yeah, we went for
Yeah.
feng shui in here.
That's quite a fun fact.
yeah, that's true.
Japanese tables are the toughest tables of them all.
Exactly. Yeah.
Man, what?
Why is that?
I don't know, just Japan.
All right.
You gotta be a big boy or a big girl to break it. at
Where
one
would
set.
you? Where
Luckily,
would you
Andy
recommend?
is both.
Yeah.
What country has the weakest tables? Would you say?
Us.
Yeah, Spain.
Spain does?
Spanish
We are
tables.
the cheapest tables we can find at Leroy Merlin. Like, yeah, that board, like $20. Yeah, that one.
Pedrolo, I got a question for you. How did you get into this? Was it American professional wrestling, or
Yeah.
is there Spanish professional wrestling when you were a
It
kid?
started with American wrestling, watching on TV and stuff.
El hombre macho.
I'm super macho, man.
Yeah.
But yeah, I started with watching American wrestling. Then I discovered, like, soon after that there was something here. It was pretty bad.
When did you start watching? What year?
I was 8, so 2007.
Okay, so that's
I'm 23.
Steve Austin,
No.
Goldberg.
No.
No?
Batista, Rey Mysterio, John Cena, like
Okay.
the peak of their fame.
Yeah.
Yeah, 2007.
God, you-
6. Yeah.
Much younger than I thought you were.
Yeah.
He looks like a full blown man, don't he?
Yeah.
The beard,
damn
and
it.
testosterone, man. A lot of testosterone. Lifting weights like crazy, like a madman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Human growth hormone.
Exactly.
Um,
Liver King.
Primal. I tried to talk about Liver King opening the show last week. Nobody knew what the fuck I was talking about.
Don't worry, I know him.
I am balls deep in this Liver King situation.
Yeah?
Like the entire scandal.
Dude,
Yeah.
How could someone believe that he was natural? Like,
Who believed that he was natural?
He
Who?
believed
You-
it.
I mean,
Did
yeah,
he?
sure. But
I thought he was natural.
really?
I was like, that guy's
Haven't
primal.
haven't you watched enough wrestling to know that he's not natural?
I've watched enough wrestling to be like, Batista is too good of a man to ever take steroids. Batista is John Cena is too good of a man. He has done thousands of make-a-wishes for dying children. John Cena would never take a steroid, and
What do
I
you
feel
think
similarly
the
about Liver
dying
King.
wish was like, I want to be suplexed by John Cena. That's how I want to go out.
It's a good one.
It's like
actually.
it's a way of saying he's killed thousands of children. Andy.
Yeah, I mean, even if John Cena did kill thousands of children, I'd still wear his T-shirt.
They
Me too.
deserved it.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
deserved
They
it.
deserved it.
I man, so when I was 8 years old watching wrestling, it was the Ultimate Warrior, Hulk Hogan, Jake the Snake.
Well, the golden era.
Yeah.
This is really good.
I
good
personally,
time.
we defined all fucking culture back then. Who was the Bushwhackers were my favorite for some fucking idiot. Tag
I
team.
dress like a fucking bushwhacker.
Do you?
Bushwhacker. Yeah.
You got to do the Bushwhacker walk.
Some people tell me with it. It's pretty funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, you get into Spanish wrestling then, and what do they got going? Nothing.
Back when I started 2015, it was growing. It wasn't as big as it is now.
2015.
Yeah.
That's like 3 years ago.
7, 8.
Same difference.
Time flies.
No, but 3 or 7 years, that's not very long.
Yeah, sure, but we've grown a lot. Like, now we've got.
I've had relationships last longer than that.
Really.
Which is saying something. You guys don't understand.
Yeah, this guy is inept when it comes to relationships.
Oh.
You should see it.
Drive them away like, I don't know, like a fire drives small animals from a forest,
That's the one.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
screaming and running for their lives. Very apt metaphor. Anyway, Javi's yelling at me for interrupting the flow. So tell us more about yourself, Pedrolo.
What do you want to know?
What does the real Pedrolo feel on the inside?
Like shit.
Aw.
Oh man.
Wait,
That's all right.
That's why I
Good
lift
for you.
weights like a madman.
yeah. And then what do you get out of this? Are we paying you this? No, we're not. Just so you
No.
know, we're not paying you this week.
Oh, it's fine. It's fine.
That's all right.
Usually in Spain,
we might be able
We
to.
don't really get.
Let's
paid
see
in
how
Spain,
let's see how
actually.
many tickets we sell.
Certainly as much drinks and steroids on us.
Oh, great!
Yeah.
That's even better.
I brought my own needles.
Is it you got your own needles? Is it true? Because I've heard PewDiePie. This is his sort of march at the moment. That like no one's natty. Everyone's like The Rock, Chris Hemsworth. Everyone's taking
Yeah.
some version of
Yeah,
steroids.
He's right. He's right.
He's right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Especially when you're like hitting like 50 years old, like
Yeah.
The Rock or, I mean,
Like
one
the
thing
Liver
is
King.
when you take roids, you gotta work out twice as much. You gotta take care of yourself as twice or 3 times more than usual. So it's really hard work. It's not like I take this cycle and boom,
Yeah.
muscles grow. No. You gotta be in the gym, doing your sets, doing your reps, and then the meals don't have to fail like never. It's a commitment. It's
You have,
it's
you
worse
just,
than a
you're
marriage.
constantly eating.
Yeah, you're constantly eating and tracking your carbs and tracking your calories, and it's actually a nightmare. I know some bodybuilders like they're actually competing. Fuck, man, I don't want to be in their skin.
Yeah.
They look amazing, but they can even drink. They can even like have fun sometimes, just going out with friends. Like, yeah, let's go to this place to have dinner. No, I gotta pack my lunch. It sucks.
Wait, so you're telling me that The Rock takes steroids?
I mean, I'm not gonna say it
You heard it
openly.
here first, folks.
We're breaking big news on this
Probably like
clubhouse,
most
podcast.
Americans, like in the States, I feel like it's really easy to get steroids. It's like the easiest place to get them.
I
The
never knew-
States.
I never
Everyone-
knew where to get them. I never knew.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
I mean, you have to know where to go, but it's really easy. Like most bodybuilders in the States, most big wrestlers are in the States, like big, like enormous wrestlers in the States. I mean, it's for a reason.
Do you
The market there is easier. Like it's more free. Let's say like that.
Goddamn right.
do you think?
Freedom.
Do you think?
Exactly. Big NASCAR guy, man.
Yeah.
Do you think the best weightlifters that are out there these days that like compete in the Olympics are obviously doing drug testing and stuff
Yeah,
like
in
that? Do you think they're
Olympics,
still
different.
taking stuff and just getting away with it? Do you think they're beating the system?
Or
do you think-
actually they got Russia with
Yeah, there
with
was a big
doping. Yeah,
documentary
yeah.
about it, right? That was very popular.
I gotta say, like in the Olympics, I hope in the World Championship and stuff, they are cleaner. But at the same time, the toll the training takes on their body is like taking cycles. Like even though they're natural, like after they retire, they're just fucked.
Mm-hmm.
Like their knees are fucked, their joints, every joint is fucked. But they were happy. That's what matters, you know.
Who would you most want to see take steroids?
Me.
Me.
Would you want to see a steroid Olympics? That's something people talk about sometimes.
That would be amazing.
Actually, it's Mr. Olympia.
Oh yeah, they already
Yes.
have the bodybuilding contest. Wow.
I,
Britney Spears.
I would like
Oh.
to see. I would like to see like a geriatric person take
Yeah.
steroids. Just
Actually,
Yeah.
like a lot of them take them to rehab.
oh, I mean, I guess that makes
Yeah,
sense.
they use them to rehab.
They're not
injuries.
using them right though. That's the thing.
It's different, you know. They don't track their
Will
gains.
Yeah. If you're not taking steroids to get some amazing pecs, then you're not doing it right.
Exactly.
Straight up. Yeah, I like when people. Can you dance with your pecs? Like, can you? Oh my gosh. I hope
If
the
you guys
camera-
aren't watching this, you
I hope
need
the
to.
cameras.
Yeah,
pick it
this will
up.
get the people on YouTube finally. Actually,
Yeah.
picking up on YouTube with these.
Yeah?
Yeah, about 20.
I honestly expect it to kick off one day. Pedrolo, did you watch the movie The Wrestler with Mickey
Yeah.
Rourke?
Yeah.
What did you think?
It's sad as fuck. It's really good. I like it.
Yeah.
Like there's some wrestlers that hate it, but I think it's really like how it is for a lot of 80s wrestlers, like just trying to live off the dream. But
Yeah.
they're living in a trailer park and broke and just injured and they can do anything with their life and they just know wrestling because that's
That's what they
all
know.
they can do, you know. But yeah, also I like to from the movie that movie was cool because there were like some indie stars from that they're like Claudio Castagnoli, Chris Hero was there, Necker Butcher, really cool guys that are like legends in the sport. So yeah,
What's it like? So, I mean, the world you occupy isn't that different than our comedy world, right? You have a passion for this weird thing, or this thing that the normal people think is weird, and you dedicate your life to it with, let's say with a difficult chance of success.
Yeah.
I don't want to like shit on you. or
no,
anything.
it's true, it's true.
You're a nobody and going nowhere, but you're just like me. Don't worry. No, but like it's interesting to me because we're all here at the Comedy Clubhouse. We're comedians. You kind of in the back of your head you imagine striking big, getting famous, but you know that you're not, right? And you're kind of doing it for the love of the game. So like we're not putting our bodies at risk the way that you are, but we're definitely putting our pride and self-esteem.
Mhm.
So when you watch a thing like The Wrestler, like how do you feel seen? Do you feel like, oh, it's not worth it?
I feel like whatever happens, it's worth it. Like
Yeah.
you gotta just try. Like get yourself out there, and it works the same for comedy, for acting, for music, because it's entertainment at the end of the day, you know. At the end of the day, it's the same thing. So yeah, it's worth a try. You gotta try. At least give it a try.
Hell fucking yeah.
Yeah.
And that's why you guys are going to be on the bomb shelter tonight.
Yay, boy.
Yeah.
How do you get started if you like if there's some I don't know 15-year-old kid that's watching this now in Spain? What's the path to becoming a pro in Spain as a wrestler?
Look for a good school. For example, us.
Yeah, right.
Resist Pro Wrestling. Resist Pro Wrestling. And then once you're in the actual school, you're gonna bust your ass off. Like you're gonna take a lot of bombs, take a lot of hits, learn, memorize, work on your memory like a lot. Your kids.
Work on your memory.
Yeah, because you gotta plan the matches. You
Oh,
gotta,
okay.
You know,
Which is a thing I don't. Or do we get to talk about today, or you want
it's
to
fine.
maintain the kayfabe?
we all know how this works. It's fine.
No, we don't.
Oh,
I really don't.
okay. So we have to plan the match. It's like a movie, but we get hit.
Really?
Yeah, but we get hit for real.
Zero
No,
improvisation.
there's
a little
a lot
bit.
of improv, like maybe 60-40%. It
Okay.
depends. It depends on the type of match. Like, for
And you know
example,
who's winning.
yeah, usually,
Always.
usually.
Okay,
Sometimes we don't know because the booker will tell us, yeah, this match is for the championship. We have a couple of plans. It depends on the crowd reaction.
Oh, so you have to read that and then kind of lead into it.
Yeah, exactly.
But
Like,
nobody decides to just get selfish and be like, no, I want to be a fucking champion.
Oh yeah,
Right.
a lot. But I mean, it usually happens more like if you know it before. If you know it during the match, man, you just gotta go with it.
What would happen? Let's say we're wrestling, and
Yeah.
the plan is for you to win because you're the amazing Pedrolo, and I'm a nobody. Just a nobody, just the doctor coming up. And then in the middle of the match, I say, no, fuck this shit. I do like a leg sweep, push you down. I'm just looking to get that 3-second count.
Yeah.
What would happen?
I mean,
You would look at me, you'd be like, what the fuck are you doing? I'd be like, winning, motherfucker!
yeah, I mean, probably like if you piss me off,
Yeah.
let's say that I'm bigger than you.
So it becomes a real.
Yeah, it
like-
becomes a real fight. And actually, on TV, it has happened many times.
Oh, really? Can you
Yeah.
tell? I guess you can tell when it becomes real.
Yeah. Like,
How do you tell?
oh, it starts to be very rough.
Yeah.
Like dairy. It's not looking clean usually.
Can you
Like,
think of any matches that
yeah,
we could look up on YouTube?
Perry Saturn versus a jobber. I don't remember his name. It was just a guy that came into the job and lost to Perry in like 2 minutes. So the jobber, I don't remember his name. I'm sorry. It's not disrespect. I just don't remember his name.
The doctor?
Yeah, whatever. The doctor gave a move to Perry, and it wasn't very smooth. So Perry jumped on his head. Well, he landed on his head, and just the other guy just snapped. Perry snapped and just started beating the shit out of
Oh,
the
shit.
jobber.
Definitely gonna look that up.
Bang, bang. And the funny story about that is that he got a shitty gimmick with a mop. He was in
Mhm.
love with a mop.
Perry was?
That was like
Perry.
his punishment
Yeah.
for doing this?
Yeah, the moppy.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
no,
And
it's
the
his,
funny thing is that
it's his
that
trick.
was,
It's his thing.
but that was his best gimmick ever. So his money came from that.
Yeah.
It's pretty funny, but yeah, things can go sour. But for example, there's a story about a match last year. It was for title 2, Carranza versus Bastian Kruger. I'm actually wrestling Carranza. He was the champion last year too, and he was wrestling Bastian. And Bastian had so much shit with the crowd. They were so into him. My tag partner Murciano, he's the head booker. So, and actually we are allies to Carranza, so we had the reason to be out there. So he went out there and just said, "Fuck the booking, Carranza, you're losing." So he went to Carranza like, "Dude, you're losing. Tell Bastian, give him this and that.
Yeah.
He's winning." He won the match. The place went crazy. Like, that reaction was one of the best I've seen live. And yeah, and then Bastian eventually lost the title to Carranza. But yeah, there's some people pissed some other bookers pissed at the decision, but I think it was the correct one because Bastian had so much momentum going into the match,
Yeah.
and it was the right decision.
What do you account that to? Isn't it crazy that some people just are loved by crowds way more than others?
I think it's just like ability. Like I get out there.
Oh God, there's that word. I was once told by a fellow comedian. They were like, "Oh, but Matt, you're just not as likable as this and this person." I was like, "What?" They're like, "Yeah, you're just not as like." I mean, and
Then it's great to have to be the
and it was
bad
Andy
guy.
Casper was the example of a
Yeah.
likable comedian. They're like, "No, Andy's very likable. You're fine." But
It's
Andy's really likable. He's
Something that's so tricky to work on, like almost impossible to work on. But
Yeah.
it's so
What am I gonna do?
important.
Just change my whole personality?
Yeah, just
It's like,
look
what's the-
different, be
You
different.
can just be an asshole.
Yeah.
I mean, that works.
Well, yeah. So for wrestling, there must be people that
Yeah.
that specialize
Actually,
in
look, when I started
that.
wrestling, I really wanted
being
to
a
be...
heel,
Yeah,
being an absolute prick,
exactly.
being a jerk that nobody likes.
Sometimes you just gotta do what you gotta do. And sometimes that means putting people like Dr. Matt where he deserves to be.
Hell yeah, Andy.
Boom.
Fuck Dr. Matt.
Man,
No, sir.
You're gonna get so speared tonight.
Yeah.
Shit,
Break your
man.
ribs. And
I don't
then
even
I'm
know
gonna-
why we let you on the stage, Andy Perez.
I'm gonna bake them and eat them. Bang.
You're gonna bake my ribs and eat them?
Yeah.
Yeah. I want that baby back, baby back, baby back, baby back.
With some
I
barbecue
want that
sauce
baby
on
back,
it.
baby back,
I
baby.
I just
baby
I
back,
just finished the Dahmer series, and I'm having some very back to back. I watched the Dahmer series, and then I watched the Bones and All with Timothy Chalamet. So you saying that you're going to bake and eat my ribs is putting some
It's making him horny.
Yeah, putting some interesting
Oh,
images in my head. Yeah, it's
great.
making me.
I didn't watch Bones and All yet. It's good.
It made me feel some interesting things because it's like, oh, it's the romance, and you have attractive
looking for a yes or
people
no,
on
Andy.
screen.
Did you find yourself rooting for Dharma?
Yeah, in all situations, I always root for the cannibals
Yeah.
involved. They're the underdogs, you know?
Sure.
It's like, how are they really going to eat that whole thing? And then they do it somehow.
Were you rooting for Jeffrey Dahmer?
No, I only watched one episode, but
Okay.
he's like
That
a
fucking annoying neighbor.
he's like
Just
a
let him cook.
outcast of society, right? So there is, I mean, that's what they're doing, but you do feel for him not being able to fit in and express himself. I think he went about it in the wrong way, I should say. I don't think he dealt
the-
with it in
Maybe
a...
should have joined an art class. I don't know.
This is the point of
I
every
mean, there
podcast
was
we have to
someone
state.
in the 1910s that tried to do that, and then he started the World War. So
yeah.
be careful with that, man.
No, it's
Oh,
because
okay,
he
oh.
didn't get into art
Yeah,
class.
exactly.
That was the problem.
Yeah.
I thought it was
Yeah,
because he was a vegetarian. He just got really upset about
Because
it.
he only had one ball.
Could have been that.
And also, he was
that
Yeah.
addicted to speed and coke.
Yeah.
It could have been the meth addiction.
Yeah.
We're learning that there were a lot of contributing factors that led to Adolf Hitler.
Oh,
we
I
were
thought we
talking.
were, no, we weren't talking about him at all.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
I was
guys.
talking about my dad,
Shirley
man.
Temple. We
I'm
were
just
talking about Shirley Temple.
I'm just so assumptive when it comes to large figures in the World War II era. And I'm just.
A lot of people do go straight for Hitler when it comes to that, in fairness.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
all conversations lead to Hitler. That's the expression, I think. Right?
Yeah. That's an often heard expression. The one that I've heard many times before right now.
Especially when you're drunk.
Yeah.
You end up talking about Hitler. Yeah.
Just ruminating on things.
Sorry, I was going to get into the documentary, but I can...
Okay, one more question about the wrestling
Sure.
then. Let's just Andy, which will be perfect segue, I bet. Andy, what made you think of this? Why did you want to bring wrestling to the Comedy Bomb Shelter and/or Comedy Clubhouse?
I mean, because wrestling's the best. Like it's so. I mean this with all my heart. It is the highest form of entertainment possible. It is the best parts of theater and the best parts of athleticism put together, and you have this perfect show of these big, strong men being in the middle of a soap
And
opera.
women.
Mm.
And women.
And
Yeah,
and
China.
and other
non-binary.
things. Yeah.
people. Just people.
Humans.
Exactly. So to bring that to the comedy clubhouse, I mean, it's my gift to you guys. You know.
Well, thank
Gratefully
you.
received.
Yeah.
I've seen wrestling in Mexico. I watched some lucha libre, and it was
Oh.
honestly one of the best nights of my life. It was so fun.
Lucha Libre in
Um,
Mexico is a religion. You can mess with you can tell like someone, yeah, your mom's a whore, but you can say literally
You can't
shit.
insult lucha libre, like insulting
You guys need to see.
football in Brazil.
You guys need to see a show here. Their shows are ridiculous. The
That
Yeah.
crowd
yeah,
goes
that was my
insane.
4th of
question.
February.
4th of February. What is the show on the 4th of February?
It's a big one, the big anniversary show. I'm wrestling for the title, main event.
Woo,
I
Pedrolo!
definitely want to go to that.
Yeah, we should
beer is
make
€1,
a-
by the way. So
Yeah?
yeah.
Oh
beer
my
is cheap.
goodness.
One
Yeah,
euro
€1,
beer.
120, yeah, something like that.
It's almost as cheap as it is for us at the clubhouse.
Yeah,
Um,
that sounds dangerous.
and
man.
what about tickets? How much do tickets cost for it?
It's a reverse ticket, so you enter for free and then you make a donation. Then this way we avoid taxes.
That is such a good deal. That is an insanely good deal for a night out. How many people would you expect at that sort of like? How big's the? I'm imagining a stadium in my head.
That one, it's a big venue, but it's not a stadium. It's the one you came the first time.
Oh, it's a pretty,
Inosta Franks.
at least a few hundred.
Yeah, I think there were 300 people last time we were there. But yeah, 200. Yeah, usually. So
Sweet.
regular. Yep.
And is there like where's it all advertised? Is there like an Instagram page that people
Yeah.
should follow?
We got Resist PW, and we have it's a school / promotion / company Instagram, and then my Instagram too.
Please, yeah.
Pedrolo_wrestler. Please give me follows.
Yeah. Well, I'll tag them if I can in the video
Awesome.
and stuff like that.
Great.
And if people wanted to see more about this, they could also watch a documentary made by our very own Andy Perez.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's called Babyface. I got to follow this guy around for a couple months.
Yeah, whole summer thing, right?
Yeah, it was a good amount of time. Got to shoot at a few wrestling events. Got to follow him behind the scenes, show what it's really like to be a wrestler here in Barcelona. But yeah, right now we're on the festival circuit, but in a couple weeks it'll be available to view on a short film streaming service Clipist, and then a little bit after that it'll be on the Premier Streaming Network, which is a new wrestling streaming network where there's a few promotions that are going to be on there, like
Nice.
CZW and
Oh, shit.
1PW and stuff like that.
Awesome.
Sick.
Maybe
Yeah, we'll
someone,
put it
thanks
up.
to that,
places.
maybe someone outside Spain books me without me having to pay my fucking flights. Fuck!
Yeah. So
I gotta go
what's-
to Belfast in 2 weeks and paying all my shit.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but it's for the love of the game, you know.
So is that the path for greater success for you? Is
Yeah.
that somebody sees you on a documentary like this and they say,
You gotta get yourself out there. The documentary, I hope it's gonna help. I think it's gonna help some way.
I mean,
So thank you.
before the documentary, you weren't getting world title shots. So I
That's
don't
true.
know.
That's true. Yeah, I was a tag champ and then I lost the fucking title.
Yeah, that happened during the documentary. I'm sorry about that one.
It's fine.
you
It's
know.
fine. Don't worry. It
Wait,
was
you don't
3
have the
years.
title anymore?
Nah.
I can't have you on Bomb
Oh,
Shelter.
sorry.
Bomb Shelter's for winners only.
Oh.
that is very much not true. Matt hosts it actually.
Comedians are winners, I guess.
Yeah.
But yeah, you have to get yourself out there and paying your own shit to get booked on shows. Yeah, I'm also sending messages. Like there was a guy, he's in All Elite Wrestling now. He's called Helico. He's wrestled everywhere. He actually lived here for a while because his parents live here. So he stayed with us for like a year or something, and he told us, yeah, you gotta send like 50 emails, maybe 2 will reply, maybe 3 at best. And actually, that's what I'm getting. Like, if I send 10 messages, 1. It's like,
Yeah.
yeah, great day. If I have 2 messages,
Yeah.
fuck, man, let's have a party.
So it's you contacting promoters.
Yeah, usually, yeah. I've had some like from here that know me already. Like, yeah, can you come this date? Like Valencia.
It's
and
kind of
Madrid.
interesting. So the business side of it, you have a promoter and that they organize the whole thing, and they're
Yeah.
just trying to catch that the gap between paying what they can shake out of the fans, and then however much they pay you.
It depends. Like here in Spain, usually nothing. Usually, like if I go to Valencia, maybe they cover the gas for a car,
Mm.
which is great. Plus, they are also like in the same position as us. Like they're school, so they can really afford to pay a lot of money to wrestlers. So it's kind of yeah. Let's try to do this thing together.
Does that make you want to promote your own shows? Produce your own shows?
No, I don't want that.
No?
No, it's a pain in the ass. No.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's interesting because again, with the parallels to comedy,
Yeah.
as when you come up as a comedian, you expect everybody's gonna recognize your amazing talent and book you onto every show.
But no.
And then that doesn't happen, so you have to go out and you start your own shows, and then you start your own comedy club, and then people still don't book you on to the shows.
There's
Ah.
almost no way to just be talented enough and make it. You have to both be talented and be self-promoting and be getting people to notice you, and it's
And I guess
Yeah.
also like trying to contact as many people as you have to, and then spending your money and getting there, and then climbing up the ladder.
Yeah.
Like, and grab the brass ring, like we say in wrestling. But yeah, wrestling is the same thing actually, so
This
kind
is
of
good.
sucks. But there are some promotions that have paid me, like
oh yeah.
yeah, here in Barcelona, RCW, great promotion. I had great relationship with them, really good shows too. Actually, I met some really cool people, like people that are now in WWE, like Rich Holland.
Oh shit!
Yeah, he
They
was,
made it.
Yeah, he made it actually. He got signed before making his debut because he was a big rugby player, pro rugby player, rugby league, and I'm a big rugby fan. So, when I met him, I was like, "Hey man, you were a rugby player, like, right? Yeah. Where did you play?" And he started telling me all the teams, like, "That's rugby league, right?" Yeah, and I told him I watch more rugby unit. You should watch rugby league, and he was so big. I'm like, okay. I'll
If you
just
say so.
change sides. It's fine. And he was such a nice guy. And they paid me like $50 for the match. Like here in
Wow.
Barcelona was great. And then in
Mm.
France, I got booked a lot of times. Like during a summer, I did like a 6-7 day tour, like back and forth in the south of France. And they paid gas, a bit dinner, and they paid like $30 for the night.
Okay.
So during a summer, I could say like I got like a real
Yeah, you got a taste
gig.
of it.
Yeah,
Do
like
you
a real
think-
gig.
We could maybe get him to do a Clubhouse Ale ad.
Oh, absolutely.
Could be a cool. We have our own beer that's exclusively available at the Comedy Clubhouse starting
what?
probably
I'm
next week.
I'm straight edge. I don't drink.
You don't drink?
I don't drink.
Would you endorse a beer though?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Great.
For sure, yeah. Actually,
mean-
my father is a great beer fan, and my
Yeah.
girlfriend too. So
We'll fake the drinking part of it.
Yeah,
It's
it's fine,
cool.
it's fine.
I'm sure.
You
I'm
just
sure
have to
you've
be
got
like
the-
Clubhouse Ale.
yeah, perfect. Yeah, I'm up for it. And
Cool.
it's not fake it; it's work it.
Wo-
Wrestling
sorry,
people can
work it.
work it.
John
Work it.
drops the F word all the time.
Dude,
Dude, we had an award show. And we're passing out awards. And John's like, "This is one of the fake awards." But don't worry, we
I
got three
invented the
real
awards.
ones.
I can call them fake if I want. But I
Yeah,
didn't
you
feel
can.
bad about that. It wasn't the smartest move, hosting wise. So apologies to everyone and
to all you losers with
all
fake awards.
everyone with the participation trophies. That's my bad for even calling them that in the first place.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can game it,
Work it.
work
Work
it,
it,
work it,
work it.
Work
Okay,
it.
work it. I'm new to this, so I'm sorry if I've been
Got to teach John some showbiz.
Yeah.
faux pasing recently.
Yeah,
We can teach you the good way, the bad way, or the wrestling way.
I want to learn the wrestling way. I'm ready. I'm ready to learn the
You're
wrestling
gonna get
way.
so beat up.
So, do people? Is there a lot of injuries at like the wrestling school, that kind of thing? Presumably, they try and keep things safe, but like, do
there's
people
gotta be.
tear
Yeah.
ACLs, that kind of thing? I don't know.
yeah. There's a lot of injuries.
Hey, what- Before you can answer that question and then
Yeah, cool.
that I interrupted. Sorry.
It's fine. Don't worry. I'm not gonna hit you, man. I like you. You're cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're cool, man.
Team Pedrolo.
Yeah, boy.
Some sort of alliance going on
Boo,
between these two.
lame.
What about Team John and Andy?
Sucks.
Lame.
Yeah.
As lame as I don't know the Detroit Lions, I guess.
Man, it's a pretty American reference right there.
Yeah.
Also a bad one because they just made the playoffs for
Yeah.
the first time in like
No, they did
20
not.
years.
They did not.
I thought they did.
No, they
They
were on
beat
the
the
fucking
Packers.
line. I was rooting for them, like, yeah, go Lions, go losers. They fucked it up. Yeah,
No.
because the Seahawks won. So
No. Oh,
yeah.
motherfucker.
yeah, fucking Seahawks.
I grew up an hour outside of Detroit. That's why
Oh,
You're a Lions fan?
I'm not a Lions fan, but I care.
okay. Who do you support?
You Bengals?
That's an important
God,
question
that's a
for
great
the
question.
Lions. That's a really good, like,
And then in the NFL right now, I don't know because I followed Peyton Manning around team to team for a
Okay.
while.
Respectable.
Yeah, I tend to follow. I latch onto a player and then I follow that player to whatever team they're on.
Okay. That's
And
fine.
right now, I don't know who I like. I don't like anybody in the NFL right now.
I'm a big Patriots fan. You have to say
Fuck
you're
you,
a
then.
No.
I can tell you who I don't like.
Yeah, the Patriots, right?
Goddamn New England Patriots.
Because we're the fucking best, right?
Because you fucking assholes.
Did you say
like
because
cheats.
we are the fucking
Yeah.
best? You are not in New England, my
I'm
friend.
in the team.
Pedrolo
I'm a
is the
fan.
embodiment.
Aren't they
of New
famous for
England.
cheating, the Patriots?
Look,
Isn't that the...
They're not cheering. They are trying. That's actually a wrestling reference right there.
It's a shorter man made of muscle that loves violence. That is everything New England.
Yeah.
Terrible taste in food, New England.
No,
This guy,
man.
you got it.
Food, it's. I mean, I have good taste in food, man.
You're Spanish. It's impossible.
You're trying me, bitch.
Yeah,
We're
we've
switched
broken
teams
the
now.
alliance.
Yeah.
Anyway,
He called
Pedro,
you Spanish,
Yeah.
dude.
Pedrolo is beautiful and has wonderful
you.
taste in food.
Thank you.
There was a great joke about spice in Spanish food last night. I don't remember what it was. Somebody's like, why don't you add spice to that? And then the other person goes, it's going to ruin it for everyone here in Spain.
That's more like in England.
You had to be there.
Yeah, the bad food is in England. The south of
It
Europe,
is.
the food is good in the south of Europe. Come on,
The produce is good here, but I feel like I'm never satisfied with the preparation.
because you're American.
Yeah.
You know, last
Not enough Doritos. You know?
we'll get back on topic in a moment, but somebody made fun of American veggie platters last night. It was a Catalan guy. He's like, I went to the States and they had these giant plastic trays of vegetables that are uncooked and just chopped, and it was disgusting. And I was like, what's disgusting about it? That's nice.
Just have some ranch dressing. have
Yeah.
some- yeah.
Do you know these?
No,
Do
but
you have an opinion?
you like 1 second. You put ranch dressing everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
You don't need that.
Have you had ranch dressing?
Yeah, it's good. I know.
You
but-
could eat gravel if you put enough ranch dressing on it.
Yeah, I know, but dude, it's just too much. I don't know New Zealand. Like, how's the food there?
It's mostly foreign food that we claim.
Like
but,
in England, right?
Yeah, there's a lot of my family would eat a lot of English food. I like it. It's like gravy and stodgy and comfort winter cold food. But yeah, nothing super fancy. Nothing spicy or anything like that.
Okay.
What would you prefer us to put on our food? Just like smashed tomatoes or Brava sauce? Because
You can choose anything. Like, there are so many things you can
Choose
choose.
anything
I
as
know
long as
how
it
many
doesn't have a
things there
spice
are.
on it.
yeah, I know. I'm well aware.
I'm
I
of
love
that.
sorry,
spices,
buddy.
man.
I'm
I love
sorry, buddy.
spices,
I don't
man.
know.
I love
Anyway, let's turn this back on Andy.
Yeah,
Let's talk
sorry.
about ways that Andy's a fuck up.
Yeah,
Oh, God.
from like being a
Wait, do you wanna go
Chicago
first?
Bears
Let
fan.
me get my mom
too.
on the phone.
Well, you're a Chicago Bears fan. That's like
yeah.
like shit too.
Chicago Bears, St. Louis Rams. Well, no longer St. Louis
No,
Rams.
Los
so I
Angeles.
guess I'm only a Bears fan.
Just to get it back to wrestling, though, how do you decide on what to make fun of a person for? Like, so perhaps let's say you're hosting a comedy show tonight, and there's going to be some professional wrestlers on there, and they're going to be talking a little bit of trash, and you want to return it in a good way. What would you suggest for this person that's hosting a comedy show?
It depends.
Oh, what would one make fun of me for?
Yeah.
Oh gosh, there's lots of stuff to make fun of.
Body
me
shaming
for.
is right there.
Yeah, body shaming.
I mean,
is,
it's really bad. You can also like say something about their parents.
Yeah, well,
Like, you look inbred, for example.
You're the reason
The-
why people hate fat people?
exactly.
Exactly.
Well, there's a strategy. You got to start with start with what is apparent for everyone. So start with the physical, and then once you get a reaction out of them, then you go for the personal.
Yeah.
So you can start with the physical. That's easy, and then
You don't cuddle after sex.
yeah, and then straight to you don't cuddle after sex. You're afraid of intimacy. Relationships never work out for you. I mean,
You're a
when-
virgin.
You
Yeah,
sabotage.
Exactly.
You sabotage every good relationship you've ever had.
Ooh,
Yeah.
that's a good one.
Yeah. All the self sabotage.
Your skin, your piece of skin covered trash, for example.
Piece of skin cover trash. Heard that one 3 or 4 times. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. There are many ways to insult someone.
Yeah,
You're the
beautiful.
reason they should legalize suicide.
Ooh.
Exactly.
I'm stealing that one.
Dude, do you
I'm-
need a writer? Happy to. Let's work together, man.
Yeah,
Come on.
boy.
Yeah.
Back on track.
Team
Yeah.
Pedrolo.
It's
Yeah.
starting
A
to
lot
get
of
a bit,
cohesion going on here. I don't like it at all.
yeah, a bit carried away.
Yeah,
It's making me
I'll-
feel uncomfortable.
You know what else you don't like? Happiness, fun,
Oh, shit.
good people.
That's why you're. A
I thought we
comedian.
were going to have them for a sec when Matt called Pedrolo Spanish. I thought maybe that was gonna. Cause you're Catalan, no?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, you're
Catalan.
Catalan.
Yeah, I thought maybe that was gonna be
Yeah.
the
I mean,
straw that broke the camel's back.
My ID says I'm Spanish. Sometimes I say I'm Albanian for no reason. Like whenever some
You could pass
fascist-
as Albanian.
Yeah, I guess.
Absolutely.
I
Greek,
don't know what
maybe.
Albanian people look like.
Hairy.
Scary.
All that too. Yeah,
It's the
but
joke I use for every Eastern European country. I say the women look like models and the men look like extras from the movie Taken.
Ah.
yep.
Oh man, you're just with it with like the 2008 movie releases today, between The Wrestler and Taken.
I haven't watched anything since
yeah.
2009.
This week in 14-year-old movie reviews from the Comedy Clubhouse, we have The Wrestler and we have Taken.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, there's this new political candidate. You guys should check him out. I think he's going places. His name is Barack Obama.
Ooh,
Ooh.
that's a good-looking man right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me be clear.
It's pretty good, Obama. Yeah, we've kind of.
All right, guys, we
America?
got to wrap it up.
America? Sorry, America? America? We? The people? Is that Obama?
That's good. I mean, I already did it.
Yes, we
Oh,
can.
We?
Is that it? Yes, we can.
Yes, we can.
Yes. Yes.
I
Oh,
don't know how
man.
to make impression.
Anyway,
Obama.
folks, we got to wrap this up. Stay tuned. Next week, we'll have these two back to talk about their performance at Comedy Bomb Shelter.
In character would be a lot of fun.
We will do some stuff in
cool.
character. We'll probably film a couple quick commercials, throw them up online right now. So, big thanks to the amazing, the talented, the fantastic, and longtime tag team champion Pedrolo.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
And that's pretty much all we need to thank.
Boo! Ladies and gentlemen, the 3-time Cash for Laughs winner, the absolute comedy legend, a true documentarian, filmmaker, maestro, Andy Perez!
Let's hear it. Let's hear it.
Overrated. Overrated.
Where's your belt? Where's your championship
You
belt?
deserve it. That's me. That's what people are chanting for me.
Yes.
You deserve nothing. Guys, this has been Constructing the Clubhouse. Thank you so much for joining us. Be sure to stay tuned. We're going to have more great stories for you. I've been Dr. Matt.
I've been John Ellis.
Thank you and good night.